Hello, I'm Andrew Boys, and I'm the Executive Director of Down Syndrome International. Thank you so much for joining us today. The best feeling in the world is to feel wanted, to be part of something, and to feel valued. Being included, being accepted for who you are, and being able to comfortably participate is of the greatest importance to everyone, regardless of their gender, race, ethnicity, or disability. We all want to feel like we belong and that people are listening to us, understanding us, and taking our views into consideration. This is the essence of inclusion. And it leads us to greater confidence, motivation, and self-belief. It drives increased performance. It opens doors and opportunities. It widens our social circles and creates friendships. And it improves both our mental and our physical well-being. It also enriches the lives of all of those around us, and it benefits society at large. So inclusion is fundamental to all of us. It is also a fundamental human right. It's fundamental to, and it features throughout all of the articles of the UNCRPD. And it's fundamental to everything that we do at Down Syndrome International. It's the focus, and it's at the core of all of our work. This year's World Down Syndrome Day theme, Inclusion Means, has met with so much enthusiasm across the world, and we've had more applications to speak at our UN events this year than we ever have before, which is fantastic. Everyone can relate to this theme, and so many people have views and experiences that they'd like to share. In order that the world understands what inclusion really means to people with Down syndrome and intellectual disabilities, we need to hear their voices. And in the sessions today, we've heard about what inclusion means to them in all aspects of their lives, in areas such as education, employment and work, health, and in being part of organisations. We've also seen some good examples of where inclusion is working well. We've seen how inclusion matters to everyone and is a benefit to all. We've seen ways to ensure that everyone can be included with encouragement and with the right support. And crucially, we've seen how vital it is to include people with Down syndrome and intellectual disabilities from the outset in any discussions or plans about things that affect them, to make sure that these best meet their needs. We've seen that positive change has been happening. However, there is a long way to go. It will require change in society, in practices, and in systems. Factors such as cultural attitudes, laws and policies, services, and the accessibility available must not present barriers to the inclusion of persons with disabilities. It is imperative that we, the global Down syndrome community, work together as key stakeholders to take away, share and promote key messages from this event, to build on the work and the solutions that are being found, and to advocate for changes at systems level to areas such as education, health and employment in countries around the world to ensure that necessary change happens. Together, we can make a step towards achieving this vision. Down Syndrome International would like to thank all of you, all of those who attended and have taken part in this event today. We're extremely grateful to our sponsors, to the permanent missions of Australia, Japan and Poland, to the United Nations in New York, and also to UNICEF and to the International Disability Alliance. Thank you, everyone.